What's up, guys? Got good old 7.5 pounds, not too much weight, but I'm going to be doing an upright row press to warm up for our push day. Essentially, I'm going to pull up like this, turn, you can see up, do this, at 90 degrees, right? Now I flip, press, lock out, and the dumbbells come together. Taking my time on this eccentric, especially right here. Your rotator's going like that. Okay, notice how I'm at 90 right here, and then I'm going back down to a different 90. One down. Now, if you feel your shoulders clicking, obviously that's probably gonna cause you pain after a couple of reps. In that case, stop doing it because it ain't worth it. It's just a warm up. There's many variations you can do. For example, base pull to a press. But when you press, you try to prevent your arms from doing this overhead, right? Another variation is if you have a cable here, elbow inch to your side, rotate out like this, all right? Now, I'm not gonna say one of these is better than another, because quite frankly, I rotate them all the time. Because even though they work in the same muscle groups, they feel differently. So for this is my warm up for today. It's just, like I said, an upright row to a press. You get the shoulders warmed up, 3 sets of 15. All right, next machine, coming over this stab of the way, giving me throwbacks because my roommate Ryan and Danny at post-grad, who would always hit at the gym, and they had this exact same freaking machine. I love this variation a lot more than the standing. And the reason for it is I feel like can you get the side right here? I feel like it can get this stretch right here a lot better than I can if it's standing. So it looks like I hate to be that guy, you know, but starting with a chest fly on push day, but my chest is definitely the first muscle group that I think has shrunk since I stopped running leading out to my marathon. And yeah, so this is it. And again, I'm gonna do 15 reps, but you have guys that do, flared out of those. You want guys to do it tucked in. I'm more of like a middle kind of guy, but truth is, just experiment, right? See what feels best for your body. See what you feel most. Stick with that. Keep experimenting, of course, but at the end of the day, you gotta do what makes your body feel good. Flies are complete. Now that our small little boobs are growing like a lactating woman, we need some Dxrk delts to match the look. So, complete guess. Oh my goodness, these feel heavy. And look at how mean these look, right? These are like 4 inches in depth on each side. These are the meanest looking 45 I've ever seen. The dumbbells are making me look small over here, but we're just gonna do military press. Also a tip, I guess I'll give you a tip while I'm at it, is you try to put them closer to your knees, right? Instead of high where my elbow is, you put them down by your knees, and then you're gonna kick it like you're trying to kick your forehead, right? And that helps get them up. Because I see a lot of people struggle with that. If you can't press it up, it's too heavy. Oops. Not press it up, but you don't have to kick it up. Not the best one, since my girlfriend's still recording. Something I do personally, make this bench completely vertical, and then you'll see that your butt wants to slide forward. So I just tilt this. It keeps your butt right there in the crease, seated nice, and yeah. Alrighty, now the last and final exercise. Yes, you heard it. Last and final. This is a typical for me. first day back, taking it easier. So one chest exercise, one shoulder exercise, one tricep exercise for the push day. 25 pounds. You're doing skull crushers. I do them a little bit differently. See, a lot of people do it with a barbell. They come down to their forehead, force their leg down, but they go down to their forehead and then they'll press. This is a little tip I learned from Athlean years ago, which is instead of bringing it to your forehead, bring it further back behind your head so you can get that stretch. And then when you extend, instead of it being right out in front of you where it's supported by your bone structure, have it over your forehead. So then your tricep is still engaged. Now I got these little baby muscles, so you probably couldn't tell the difference there. But hopefully once we weed it up a little bit, you'll notice the difference. So come to the side and I'll show you. The first variation would be, imagine this is a bar. This is what most people would come down like this. And it's called skull crusher because you do exactly what I just did on accident, which is hit your head. And then you can press like this. Now here I'm resting. Here, it's difficult for me to hold. However, most people don't realize how much they compensate with a barbell or with a single cable pulley system. So I do it where it's asymmetrical. So what I'm going to do is slide my hand down here to the front of the dumbbell. And then instead of being here, I'm coming further back on the bench so my head's on the edge of the bench. I'm going to bring an arm from perpendicular to the ground to a little bit further forward. You can already see that my arm is shaking because it's hard to hold it there. Bring this past my head. My elbow's tucked. It's not all the way out here. It's tucked. And then you can go ahead and press. Now I'm just folding my chest because that's what's called for me, but you can put it at your side or on the back side. That is well, that's all I get. And I'm gonna have to go down. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. Common mistake that a lot of people make. When they start to struggle, they'll raise the elbow forward and then press. Kind of try and go back to the normal way because this is easier. Again, just keep your elbow locked. Just doing this. So I'll show you a couple on this side.